A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Punter Tressway sent to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Devin Tompkins to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to the beat. They snapping, they think, tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showed it what they call it. She said the boom palace, straight for Bankhead.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this one at 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Carry for Robinson, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Penix on 3rd down. And the Commanders rush brings him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. It's Some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Daniels to throw. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We'll pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Kronsky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Running a screen now for Jones. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
First down, Washington.
Play action now. Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Pat to 60, Pat to 60. Steady.
To the air again, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Penix working from the gun. Gets some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Robinson. We'll cobble together a yard there. Play made by Deron Payne.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 3rd and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. From the gun, a run for Prosky Merritt. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the
Prosky Merritt on his own read. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Three.
Running once again with Prosky Merritt. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
31, Daniels. And it's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handing off to Kronsky Merritt, running left. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you'd ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Gravity line. Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 10, Falcons nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. That type of play right there, Brock, who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say that's all it's me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch? The receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the grounds here, Kronsky Merritt. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Jones gets it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. Drop 50. Drop 50.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
It's Krosky Merritt on third. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Penix finds him over the middle. Space pitch for 35. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs from 37. On 1st down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
3rd and 1, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
19 Tiger. 19 Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
And again, it's Penix. That's more on the quick slant. He's got room to roam. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. An option give to Robinson. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the air with Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got First and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Daniels setting up the play action. It's a big strike downfield to Samuels. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down, Washington.
Check. 60, go.
And give it to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Daniels on first down. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Looking quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Motioning the tight end left. Throwing now, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
70, hot 70. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he missed that run and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Penix here from the gun. He'll step up, and there he goes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Scoop.
Penix looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 33. Penix working from the gun. Running right side by Moore. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, around to Robinson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the shotgun, Penix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
18 Cardinal. Steady.
Krosky Merritt on first down. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 2 here, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it's 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. 79. Steady.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Diablo there on the tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Daniels from the pistol. Buying some time right. They sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Through the defense, he's past the 20. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Robinson on his own read. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix now to throw. Pitts brings it in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, it's Penix. Looking slant route, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it gives to Kronsky-Merritt, running left. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They go inside give to Kronsky-Merritt. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 32 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready? Pat the 60, Pat. Ready,
On 1st down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. No problems on the extra point there. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 17, Falcons 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Keep it moving.
Here's Penix. Short pass brought in. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Let's go. 17 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Moore's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cowboys.
Running left is Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Frankie Luvu on the stop.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta.
At the 38-yard
Falcons down by only 3. All right, here we go. Second down.
19 Lions. Go. 70 Lions.
Here's Penix to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Mustang 19. Let's go.
Another carry for Robinson. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Connor crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have taken the lead late. It's a James Conner touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
19 Tigers.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go now. Check smash. Panther 60, Panther 60, Warriors 70.
On second down, Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Has a hole left, room to run. This gets the first and more. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Makes the score Falcons 48, Commanders 17.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And the Commanders
So first down from the 41. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown. And now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it. But when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he gets a few on the punch forward. So the Falcons